Let us continue playing King of Dragon Pass, aka Let's Kill the Grey Foxes. When we last left off, things were going okay. Typical harvest, worried that the pigs would give birth to small and sickly litters. We do want to do some hero questing this year, although we've only got 1 point going into there. I'm actually a bit low on things, really. 2 crops, and that needs 1 point, which we'll put into mysteries because... oh dear, we're on this little quest thing. A warrior of Orcs appears from a Gerendings appears in a rage, demanding that Orkenzor Bronzebones, the outlaw you took in last season, come out and fight him. You have besmirched my honour and must pay with your life. The Orcsy cries. Orkenzor is in your clan hall. He refuses to confront the man. I have sworn a sacred vow to an older that I will not harm him. If we fight, one of us will surely die. The Storm Bulls need to remember their place. In the short time he has been here, Orkenzor has proven himself worthy. Neither man is about to waver. This is always the way it ends. Stupid bully. If we offend the Oroxy, we could have trouble with all the Storm Bulls in Dragon Pass. How could we know that Orkenzor would turn out to be a rat? It won't work, but we might as well ask. I'm grateful for you taking me in, but please do not ask me more. I have sworn not to speak of this. This one a sad look from Orkenzor and a crazed laughter from the Oroxy. Enraged, the Oroxy fought off the warriors since driving away, and he wounded some of our fighters, and then said he would leave. Orkenzor should not consider our dispute settled. I will not violate the sanctity of our clan hall by going in after him now, but I shall get him. That I swear by Orc's horns. So we have a load of wounded weapon thanes. The farmers feel resolved, the weapon thanes are unshakable. The clan root, however, is worried. They're going to Advert now. Drenyan could act as trickster on the ring. We have a new trickster? We'll have to check that out in a bit, but for the moment I'm quite happy with the clan ring, really. 44, 52, 44, 47. Yes, that's... 47 and 52. So quite an aging, middle-aged ring at the moment, which is fine. This is okay for the moment. Can't build any more temples for the moment. What I would consider doing at the moment is seeing if we can get an alliance set up with maybe the Carandoli. Can't support any more trading partners. Could sell horses. Ask someone else about this. Teachers' cooperation is easy to war and more profitable. More friendly neighbours will be able to sort that. Generosity. The more gifts we give out, the more we are like him, and the more the clans will look to us for leadership. Let us send an emissary to the Squat Oaks. We owe them a favour. Vineyard, holy site dedicated to Enolda and Flamel. Proposing an alliance here. Best chance... oh, the Anzani, actually. That's what it reckons the best choice here, so... just go propose an alliance. We'll send 20 gifts. Go with 4 and 12. In fact, actually, no. Let's send 40 horses. What are the Anzani known for? Grey Foxes hold us in low esteem. They won't want to see our emissaries. I doubt give gifts. Yeah, we're going to send 40 horses. The emissary Hendrik approaches the Anzani, seeking to negotiate an alliance with them. First, he presents the gifts we sent. The Anzani extravagantly praise our gifts. They toast Hendrik in the feasting hall many times. Once gift giving is over, how does he approach the Anzani for this alliance? Must appeal to his lust for wealth. You say that about everybody. Mind you, you haven't been wrong yet. Now, after carefully considering the advantages and disadvantages of such an arrangement, I can only conclude we would benefit by it. You're clearly related to martial law. But hey, we have another ally, which means we never did get the protection ritual there. We can't upgrade the temple because actually we don't have enough goods for it, but it might be worth considering upgrading the Isari's temple because that would allow us to have a trading partner, thus giving us a lot more goods. Built. Oh dear God, we only just got the... We timed that interestingly. Three ducks into clan hall, squawking furiously. His leader presents himself as Skullcutter, a muxy death lord of the upland marsh. I'm tired of hearing your warriors laugh at us. I spent my whole life killing undead so that you ignorant dead farmers can sleep without waking up under 6 feet of marsh water. No more jokes. I challenge your finest warrior to a duel to the death. And let's see if you'll be laughing then. And don't bother sending out your hairy faces and healer women to try and talk me out of this. I'm not in the mood. He has every right to challenge us, and you have every right to accept the challenge as we see fit. This challenge requires a fight to the death. I'll be honoured to accept. Kolimar is our excellent warrior, but Korleman is better. How do we kill this pipsqueak? I think it's time we raid the ducks. Is there no way to make peace with this great foe of the undead? So Muxy Death Lord on a hero quest. This is going to end in death. Well, he's carrying enough swords to be a real Hamukti. Ah! Let me at him! One of our leaders. Our best combat is either Wilms or Korleman. You're quite good, actually. I was going to check down here and actually find out, confirm something here, because we do have, apparently, a new trickster somewhere. I thought we had a new trickster on the ring. Oh well. Yeah, you're second. We're going to have Wilms do it. Skullcutter fought with two swords at once. Wilms kept parrying the small sword. First sword, but the small blade cut him many times before Skullcutter stopped playing with him and cut Wilms down. Several warriors wanted to rush the ducks right then, but everybody else agreed it had been a fair fight. Skullcutter was a true Death Lord of a Mutt and left our Tula without boasting or swaggering. We were left to warn Wilms. Because sacrificing our leaders was clearly a good move. Oh well. It happens. It happens. And we do now have a bigger Isari's temple, so... Improves the profit of trading missions, helps our traders and negotiators. We're going to take Silver Tongue, because that will help us out in more ways than just that. Next, we want to get another trade mission sorted out, and I want to get a trade mission with the Squat Oaks sorted out. Large, I would say... Orling said the brown bears are the most goods. I want to establish a route with them. 4 and 12. Because that would be quite useful. So, with that done, yeah, we consider other things at the moment. I think we do want to sacrifice for our ancestors here, although I don't really want to... We have enough cattle that we can probably afford to do that. We'll sacrifice 10 cows. Summons of Evil Ritual. Caravans back from Squatix, they agreed to trade with us on a regular basis. Someone made a profit from a trip. Please report the fortifications are at least as good as those of the Squat Oaks. Ooh. 6 Carls of your clan failed to return from a pilgrimage to the Red Fox Temple, clan's temple of Erolda. A search party sent to find them has located them among the Orlandi, who have clearly taken them as thralls. Members of the search party report the Orlandi were severely overworking the captured Carls. They are our allies. They should return the Carls if they want to stay our allies. As allies, they are honour-bound to return our Carls. The Orlandi were the first to resettle this area. They have a reputation for being rough and somewhat crazy. We could try to reason with them, but they are not known for their diplomacy. The Carls will be unhappy if we do not recover their fellows. Since Sharmas lay a curse in the Orlandi, we can recapture the Carls. Take this message to their ring. Should really send a my person here, but actually... Oh, we do have a... we have Ermal, who's actually not bad. We probably do want to put Drenian on the ring then at some stage, but not just yet. I think we send Durasa. She should be accompanied by 4 weapon thanes and 12 footmen. Durasa gave a fierce and eloquent speech in which she compared thrall taking between allies to a wolf that eats its own young. She stamped about, calling on Orlanth to lift the dark clouds obscuring our Lundy hearts. Apparently, those dramatic gestures amused Retief Tarkalor, for he laughed and agreed to let the thralls go home with us. Phew. Right. Let's then... Let us then consider things. So what actually ritual did we get here, actually looking at this? Summons of evil. Summons our ancient enemies so that we can defeat them. Not overly the best one we could have got for, if I'm really honest. Let's have a look at hero questing at the moment. Orlanth and Aroka. You're not a worshipper of Orlanth, are you? Sorry, I've got to check this out now. No, you're just a warrior of Vigna. Well, it's definitely worth considering now for doing a hero quest. And it is a hero quest we do need to do. Strengthen our clan or the quester, make Dragon fear us, or shield us from kin strife. Yeah, but we really want an Orlanthi to perform this, possibly even our ringleader. Yeah, we're going to go with Harran. As he was selected, we're going to go with this. Before. People have gathered magic to help propel Harran into the place of the gods. What benefit does he seek? I think we want to make the quester stronger. The Enolda priestess says the words that Enolda once said to Orlanth. Only one person is doing this, but I have refrained from telling you, dear husband, because I know that you honour kinship so much. Harran speaks the words of Orlanth and bids her to continue. At your command, O husband, I will instigate kin strife. It is your nephew who is the cause of our woe. Your sister's son is drying my yields and starving the world. His name is Dager. He is the son of Malani, your niece. Now the correct response is this one. I have fought with my brothers already, and most of my nephews as well. For you, sweet wife, I will go and speak to him. Then I shall threaten him, then I will curse him, then I will drive him off or kill him. Harran goes to fight Dager in place of the gods. Dager has no substance to strike, nor force to scatter. We must take whatever punishment Dager dishes out, and this one is potentially lethal. In fact, all hero quests are potentially lethal, but this is a bit more lethal than most. Stoically did Harran take the 99 blows meant for Orlanth. Harran learns there is a secret weapon to use against Dager, the rain god Hilaire. But Hilaire is trapped in the belly of Aroka the dragon. Harran gathers the weapons, the sack with the 4 winds in it, an ancient flint sword called a clanf, a twisted vine which holds the upper wind, and the leather rope which holds the lower wind. He eats Enolda's splendor lout, and drinks crazy black wine brew. Then he goes off in search of Aroka, but on his way Orlanth is ambushed by other enemies. We must beat the enemies and take something from each one. This is going to be difficult. First enemy is the Troll Avenger. Harran furiously fought his troll foes. His soul was cut by their weapon, the magic Darkwind. With 7 blows of his flint-toothed clanf, he slew the trolls and took the Darkwind from them. His second foe is Garganth the Bad Winds. Garganth buffeted Harran with the full force of his weapon, the Awesome Wind from above. Tearing the flesh from Harran's face and scalp, Harran withstood his punishment, and in returned in the form of a punch with the power of stars. Garganth was stunned, and Harran quickly took possession of the wind from above. The third enemy is the mysterious Dark Woman. Does Harran try to fight the Dark Woman, or try to seduce her? Oh, I don't remember this. This is not how it happened last time. I wonder if it's because it's a female worshipper, maybe. If it is a female worshipper, you have to fight, I know that much, but we're going to try seducing. Could be an error. Harran showed the soles of his feet to the Dark Woman so that she was unable to resist his progenitive powers. They lay together, and as they did so, the Dark Woman cried out that he was leaving a child within her. On his way to fight the dragon, Harran encounters another heroquester, an Aroxi warrior who claims to be from another place and time. You need me to protect you from the chaos that kinslaying will bring you. I need you because I must serve Orlanth in order to continue my quest. I demand the right to come with you as Orlanth's brother. Well, we're not going to turn down help when we need it. Stormballs can come in handy sometimes. Follow me. When Harran arrives for the fight against Aroka, he's surprised to see many chaos creatures swamping towards him. I knew this would happen. Now that there's death and chaos in the world, shouts Stormball. Go and fight Aroka. I'll fight them off. We need to do as the Stormball says. This is his hero quest to fight the beings of chaoses, not ours. We do as he says. At last Harran finds the lair of Aroka. He uses the things he brought with him, the things he took from the enemies he bested along the way. He uses them to fight the dragon. First Aroka opened its eyes to destroy the mind of Orlanth. The storm god released the 4 winds. Each of them cast its weapon into the eye of the dragon, blinding it. Aroka lashed out with its tongues. Orlanth unleashed the upper wind. This dried out the snaking enemy. Aroka roared its final breath, but Orlanth catched it within the magical sack of winds and threw it away. Then Orlanth strode into its mouth and seized the upper jaw with his hands, placed his foot against his lower jaw, and with a shout of victory tore the dragon asunder. A great flood of blood, water, and mead swept over the land. Inside was Heller, the rain god, who was his friend afterwards. Heller was sent against Dager, and Orlanth went too, pounding the land and covering it with rain. Orlanth captured Dager and put him in a jar. Soon, Enolda was nourishing again, and drought was banished. Harran successfully completed the hero quest and was cheered by all. Harran was strengthened and appeared to be wiser as well. He is wounded, however, but he is stronger for it. A small group of Tusk Raiders race to Chula. They kill a woman and wound 2 others. I yearn to place my boot upon a Tusk Rider's throat. Tusk Riders are easy to outbargain, except for the fact they're easily tempted to violence. Sacrificing to Orlanth or another war god will strengthen our clan magic. Sending a large party of farmers off during Earth season will mean a long, hungry year. If the best way to aid ourselves of Tusk Raiders is to divert them to another enemy, we should send them against the Grey Foxes who hate us enemy. Anyway, send at least 10 warriors to kill Tusk Raiders, and at least 5 to bargain with them. Going to sacrifice to Orlanth. Proceed. We are going to sacrifice 20 goods. The God Talkers said the signs were good. If we fought for Tusk Raiders, Orlanth would aid us. This is not going to be easy, but we're going to send off a war party here. You're very good at combat, excellent leadership. Kolimar, you can go. We're going to send off 10 weapon thanes. We're not going to send off any footmen though. 15 weapon thanes, no footmen. We found the Tusk Raiders and did battle with them. We slew 4 of them, toppling them from their giant boars and crushing their throats under their boots. Our swords pierced them many times. Hopefully we'll get away with that. His leadership is now renowned. He has plants his fair. He has been heavily strengthened, and legendary renowned leadership is certainly a good thing to have on our leader. So that all worked out quite nicely. We don't know all of Orlanth's blessings, it's true, so actually I'm going to sacrifice 10 more goods to learn them. Oh, we learned some of the mysteries of the making of the Storm Tribe. That's important. Can we do that yet? We can here. This quest can gain Orlanth's blessing for tribe making, improve our reputation with political allies, and make the quest for a strong leader. That's definitely something to consider. Let's see. Let's go and sacrifice 10 more goods. We learn details of Hamuk the Champion. A woman from the Orlandi clan comes to sell us thralls. The thralls have glassy-eyed expressions, seem underfed, and say nothing. She has 5 cows for each thrall. She has 5 of them to sell. She's a sharp of some kind. Heard an Orlandi trader went berserk when asked to decrease her prices. She cursed her trading partners with bad magic. Our ancestors are opposed to taking thralls. We could purchase them and free them, I suppose. These thralls don't look very healthy. Putting them to work in the fields would kill them. We are friendly with our clan. We must remember never to marry into this crazy clan. I'll take all of them. Now do you own the thralls? Do you free them to become cotters? Yes. Since our ancestors frowned upon taking thralls, the clan was happy to see that we had found a way to free some. Some people wondered about their health and whether they would make good cotters or not. Doesn't matter, we got more magic for that. Our magic is now, yeah, epic. So we're doing well. It's now Raid the Grey Foxes time again. So, let's see, where we got to that, Grey Foxes. Best friends of the Anzani, and the Grey Foxes hate us the most. Well, let's see, what is the general agreement here? Well, either way, we're going to raid the Grey Foxes. And send 195 footmen, 16 weapon thanes, and 35 auxiliaries. Rangdani, help they also favour they should have done. No, we'll just raid by ourselves. Raiding party has to cross Venstali Tula. Corol, the chief, is unwilling to let us cross his lands, which remain on good terms with the Grey Foxes. I think I knew how many gifts we actually had at the moment. No, I said no, and vague promises are no use to me. Constance repeats his refusal. Darn. Darn! I wanted to raid the Grey Foxes. This is not on. Not on, I say. Oh well, let's send an emissary to... An emissary to the El Kenval. Give gifts. We want to give them 20 gifts. Because we're nice. Check the gifts. Raid his men between the bandits and the valuables. The bandit leader was clearly after easier pickings and trying to lure us away, retreated to the hills. Raised our gifts and toasted me in the feasting hall. I now believe we consider Kushil, their chief, to be friendly. Cattle raid by the wolves. No. Sacrifice to Hamukht for magic. The wolves attacked while we were still sacrificing. The clash ended quickly. Our magic helped carry the day. We took 2 captives from the wolves. We captured 3 horses. We have 2 prisoners. What should we do with them? Ransom them. 10 cows worth of goods. Obviously, we're on roads. The wildcats will be travelling down that road on a very fast cart. Their profligate ways are now laughing stock of all Dragon Pass. Just now, they lost goods worth another 198 cows. They lost silver rings and secret recipes to the Ongerin, chief of the Vostang people, in a strength contest. Well, we're now reaching the point where our mass number of children have now become adults, which is awesome. Means basically, yeah, we're now going to start getting a lot more people a lot faster. We have 1 fewer person, we have 59 fewer cattle, unfortunately. But a hero quest complete. And overall, I'd say things are still looking good. Next time, we actually are going to raid the Grey Foxes. So until then.